These are my top 5 favorite games from NFL Week 2.
It's about to go down.
First up in the honorable mention, I'm going to give it to the Dolphins versus the Patriots. Now this is a pretty solid game, but did it crack my top 5? No, it didn't, but it was still a pretty solid game between the Patriots and the Dolphins. But at number 5, I'm going to give it to the Eagles versus the Chiefs Super Bowl rematch. It was a pretty solid game, but as I predicted, the Eagles was finna defeat the Chiefs. And my boy Saquon Barkley is proving once again why he is that guy. At number 4, I'm going to give it to the Colts versus the Broncos. Now this was a pretty good, solid back and forth game between these two teams. Now I had the Broncos winning this game, but the Colts completely turned this game around. At number 3, I'm going to give it to the Bengals versus the Jaguars. First of all, prayers goes out to Joe Burrow. He suffered another injury at the hands of his O-line because they don't know how to defend him. But either way, this was a pretty good, solid back and forth game between the Jaguars and Bengals. I had the Jaguars winning this game, but the Bengals completely turned this game around as well. At number 2, I'm going to give it to my team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Houston Texans. First of all, put some respect on Baker Mayfield's name. If it wasn't for this man, we would have not won this game. This game was a real nail biter, but in the end, my Buccaneers prevailed, and we have now been 2-0 for 5 consecutive seasons. But at number 1, in my opinion, is Cowboys versus Giants. I did not expect this game to be as good as it was.